into some other streaming news. we got we have Matt Damon joining Steven Soderbergh's No Sudden Move.
Yes, this is the one that's set in 1955.
Yep.
And it's the big ensemble, Steven Soderbergh style, Ocean's 11.
Don Cheadle.
Yeah, Don Cheadle's the lead actually in this one, which I'm like you. And they're in Detroit, and then they get hired. They all get hired to do this job.
Yeah.
And then shit doesn't work out, and then they try to find the people that hire them and what the reason was that they hired them.
Yeah.
And then they kind of go through Detroit, and they're experiencing all like the civil unrest and civil action sort of stuff that's going on there at the time. But they're saying that Damon's role is more a cameo.
Okay.
I reckon he's the guy that hires them.
Okay.
I reckon he's the one.
Yeah?
He's either going to be, what's his face? Mr. Kobayashi, or he's going to be Kaiser Soze. Like that's how I see it.
I'm excited for this movie.
So am I.
Actually.
Yeah.
This looks good.
I'd like to
this
see,
sounds good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I'd like to see how he plays with like, I mean, it's still like, you know, a heist sort of film, but this is more adult. You know what I mean? I'm hoping this is more of an R-rated sort of fare, and I'm hoping that this is what that the one with Neeson was.
Next 3 days?
No. You know, the one where they all die and then the wives have to...
Oh, Widows.
Widows. I'm hoping this is like a really good version of Widows.
I haven't seen Widows.
Me neither.
It's all right. It just gets boring there in the middle.
Does it?
Yeah. But Kaluuya like steals the show in that shit.
I heard.
It's fucking fire.
I heard he kills it.
Kills it. He's the best in whatever he's in, though. That's the thing. Like, he's damn good.
Yeah, that's true.
What also is being killed is a shutdown of the Warner Max label.
Yeah.
So at HBO Max. So this was the wing that would kind of look after all of the films that HBO Max were putting together. So now with Warner's, they've reorganized their structure so that now they've only got one pipeline for movies, both theatrical and streaming.
It's the way it's supposed to be.
And it's crazy because Toby Emmerich is taking over this wing.
Oh.
Okay.
And Toby Emmerich's the guy in the middle of that Ray Fisher shit that sort of went down.
Yeah.
So,
we'll see how long he's still there.
When the story breaks, he might not have a job for a while.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Might be blacklisted.
He might be killed.
Little shutdown. Yeah, so we got reports coming out of Showtime that they're actually going to fix the old Dexter finale with this new revival that's coming out.
Yeah,
which is quite good. I mean, I saw the ending is different compared to the rest of you Oues. So.
I didn't enjoy the Dexter finale.
Yeah, it was kind of, well, either way, it was kind of shit.
Like, I actually would have preferred it if he just died.
Yeah,
in the storm. Was that Katrina? No.
Nah.
That was some massive hurricane that was hitting Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like he takes Deb out there and then throws her into the water.
Yeah.
And then he just survives and he's like a lumberjack from then on in.
Yeah, but I swear he like you guys said that he's like looking over another like, collection of vials.
Yeah.
But I swear he's just staring out of the window.
He does both. I think
what if he did Big Bronson's
just fucking scanner? That's what I'm excited. Like, you know, he's got special powers now that can blow cunts' heads off.
What if he did the Wolf of Wall Street?
That'd be the best.
I'm not fucking going.
Wolfie. Fuck, I love that movie. But yeah, I'm hoping that it's good. I really do. I'm hoping that it's not gonna be like, if this one does well, we'll do another season after this. I'm hoping that it's like, look, this is just 10 episodes, maybe 8. Yeah. See how well we do. This is just 8 episodes. That's it. That's all you get.
Well, that's what they said. They said that this is a chance for them to redo the finale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think there were so many problems with our last season.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like Dexter anymore.
It felt really different.
Yeah.
really, really different.
And I don't think he was that connected to the character. So bringing him back to his like a more normal sort of form.
Yeah, I was speaking to my mate, and he was saying the same thing. He was like, it got to a point with Dexter where you just watched it because you knew you had to finish it.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
After Lithgow's season, like that's it for me. You know what I mean? Like it's okay. Here we go. It's another serial killer, and then like you've got the serial killer hunting a serial killer, and that's it. And then there's twists and turns.
So the high point was Lithgow's full frontal nudity,
and the dance when he walks out of the
dancing in the morning.
Dancing in the morning.
For me, it's always just when he just went dead face. Shut up, cunt.
Yeah.
That's rough, man.
It was wild.
Will you shut up?
They was real scared of him.
I know.
Like his family was real scared of him.
Like he had done these outbursts before.
Well, that's what happens. That's why Dexter kills, right? To tame that side of him, that side of his psyche.
Yeah.
So that he can be nice and everything to the rest of his family.
Yeah. I think with Dexter as a whole, they kind of figured out everything. They showed you everything in his backstory, how he became that person, his training with Harry, his his first kill, and then now he is who he is.
What if they flip it though?
What do you mean?
So yeah, Michael C. Hall's going to be back, but he's dead. And what's his face? His son, Harrison, is seeing him like he sees Harry.
Well, then they should have just let him die in the storm there on the boat.
Maybe he did.
Well, what if this is what they mean about fixing the finale?
Yeah.
What if that him staring at the files or looking out the window didn't actually happen?
Yeah.
Well, they actually did say whatever happened in that first 8 years happened.
All right.
Like there is no takesies backsies.
This is the bill for the mansion. No gives these backsies. Sacha Baron Cohen has been defending a lot of the criticisms that have been coming out from Trump and Rudy Giuliani. Mm-hmm.
So Giuliani completely refuted anything that happened in that hotel room at the end there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, when he's getting interviewed with his daughter and then you see him like untucking his shirt and reaching into his pants and stuff like that and asking for a number and her address and all that.
Yeah.
And then, Sacha Baron Cohen was like, everything that happened actually happened.
Yeah, but it is like, sensationalized as to what actually happened. I mean, he's unbuckling his pants and tucking in his shirt simply because he's taking out the mic. So that mic feeds into your pants, plugged in, right? You do your pants up over it, comes up over your shirt, under your shirt. So you can't see anything. And that's what she is there helping him sort of do that as well. So, yeah.
That was... It's fucking tough, man. There was also, do you recall the bit when he goes to the synagogue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the lady that gives him the hug and kisses him and things like that, she passed away prior to the release of this film.
Oh, shit.
And her son sued Sacha.
Wow.
Yeah, because what he said was that his mother was, I guess, unlawfully used in the film because she wasn't aware of what he was doing. But the claims got put away as well.
She would have signed the release before the what's his face.
Yeah,
that's why you can see her face.
But they also said about that was that they forged her signature, but then the claims got put away because Sacha Cohen came out, basically said she was aware of everything that happened.
I don't know. I find that lawsuit kind of shitty because if she had no idea what was happening, it speaks volumes to her character.
Yeah.
That she was like that.
Yeah. That's a real person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing that really made me sort of think that this might have been horseshit and they were just doing it for the money was the guy was like, I'm not just doing this for my late mother. I'm doing this for the whole community because everyone deserves to be acknowledged and helped. And I'm like, bullshit. You're doing this for the dollar. Anyone who says that shit is obviously doing this for themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that scene, it showed so much humanity in the Jewish community.
Yeah.
I don't have any exposure to like, you know, I had a friend who was Jewish.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have any exposure to that culture. And to me, that like, it showed how human and loving and compassionate, like, you know, like they are.
Exactly. Which they are.
In their place of worship.
That's it.
Yeah.
It was nuts. They fed him as well. You know what I mean? Like, I loved that scene.
Yeah. It was actually very heartwarming.
Yeah.
For me, the best bits of that movie wasn't that sort of outlandish shit and all the gotcha sort of stuff. It was like towards the end with him and his daughter was just really, really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It excites me to watch that Trial of Chicago 7 as well, because I don't think I've ever seen Sacha Baron Cohen in a serious film, so I'd love to see this.
Yeah, Sweeney Todd wasn't serious.
Yeah, very singy. Well, not that singy can't be serious, but more so it was very comedic.
Yeah.
With none of panache.
I love that movie.
So, in other news as well, Netflix has acquired the rights to Idris Elba's Concrete Cowboy.
Yeah. So this has got the kid from Stranger Things. I was going to say Needful Things, but Stranger Things.
Yeah, Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
Was it Caleb McLaughlin?
Yeah.
Yeah, Caleb.
So he's playing this kid who goes back to his estranged father.
Yeah.
And his estranged father lives in Philly. And he's part of this sort of community that really takes care of each other, and they sort of embrace that cowboy culture. So he's kind of coming in and experiencing, like, getting close to his father through that culture as well.
Yeah,
I love this shit, man.
It looks good, man.
Yeah,
it does
good,
look
man. Good. It's also based on. They said something here. It's based on. Damn it! Where is it? It's an actual real place that they had in Philly that would outfit, that would keep black people safe as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that sort of community.
So it's like Tick's place in Lovecraft.
Yeah.
Safe travel.
Yeah.
Idris looks good in this, man. See him in the denims with his shirt undone and, like, you know.
Yeah. The Fletcher Street Stables is what it's called. It's a black urban horsemanship community which existed in Philly for 100 years, and they provided a safe haven for the neighborhood.
Yeah,
it's very cool. Which is weird when you think about it, like Philly, like that.
Yeah,
because I mean, just like, you know, down the road essentially is New Jersey, and then down the road from there is New York. Like it's so weird.
Yeah.
Netflix also have Adam Sandler coming through for a movie called The Spaceman of Bohemia. So this is touted as a big awards kind of season movie for Sandler, a la Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
And the story is about Sandler is an astronaut, so I don't know if he's going to get into some astronaut shape. And he's going to the edge of the galaxy, and his personal life is kind of unraveling, but he finds the most ancient being aboard his ship at the edge of the galaxy, and then he helps him sort of traverse his problems.
Yeah. It looks good, man. Well, not looks good, but it sounds really good.
Yeah.
It's very, like, Click for me, because Click was where Sandler really got me crying.
Yeah, I'm excited for this, man.
Very Ad Astra though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Without the father.
Well, I reckon he'll have some, like, father or parental issues or something like that. And that's what was, like, you know, breaking his personal life.
You could almost call it Adam Astra.
That's bad.
Get the fuck out of my studio.
Adam Sandler in a fucking Holden Astra. That's what I'm saying, man.
I'm in Minan's car.
Netflix also wants a live action Assassin's Creed series.
Yeah.
They want to do that.
Yeah. I can see this working. I can see this with a massive budget, though. And it's live action.
Witcher budget?
I think it'd have to be bigger than Witcher.
Cow.
Yeah.
I reckon
You can shoot half of it like nowadays, and then half of it's only back in them old times.
I kind of hope it just all takes place in the old times, to be honest.
They won't do that.
I reckon.
You need Abstergo, you need all that other nonsense.
I reckon you could get away with a lower budget for this. I reckon if you don't cue as much special effects, if you shoot it in the current day, then
it won't be Assassin's Creed.
It could be.
Like,
it could be.
I still had to finish that sentence and then go maybe to the Middle East.
To that first O?
No, not Altair.
Altair.
Maybe someone a little bit forward than that. Maybe even do Origins if you wanted to.
Fuck that. I don't want to see none of them games. None of them. I want it to be an all Asian fucking cast, and I want them to do. It needs to be what's his face from Logan and Westworld.
A Japanese, a samurai one.
Yeah, but who's that guy? Sonata.
Hiroyuki Sonata.
It needs to be him, and he's going back.
That'd be sick.
He's the Japanese samurai. Well, it should be essentially they'd be ninja. It wouldn't be samurai.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they're going up against the samurai.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be fucking mad.
The samurai are the Templars. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That would be mad. I'd like watch that. I was thinking, what if it was like an anthology? So every episode was a different story.
A different assassin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could do that.
Or like a 2-part for every one.
I'd like the 2-part because then
you establish and then you like execute the story.
Or like 4 episodes for a half or 6 episodes for a half, 12 episode seasons.
Yeah, something like that, and showcase like 6 assassins or 5 assassins and have it 10 episodes.
I don't know. Like Netflix kind of fucked themselves on Altered Carbon when they did that. So I don't know if they will ever do that.
But that was like one character a season.
Yeah.
And then you change, which I think is like, it's good. But on the downside, you get attached to this character.
Yeah.
And then he completely changes the next season.
Like, it wasn't just that for Altered Carbon, though. It was that Anthony Mackie did not outact fucking Kinnaman for me.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird because I find Kinnaman actually pretty wooden and ordinary.
Yeah.
I reckon he was rocking the shit in this one.
Yeah? Was he good in
Altered Carbon? He's really good. I think it's just the subject matter.
In Child 44, he was really good. And he was doing a Russian accent as well.
But he's like what? Swedish or something. Where are they in what's his face? In Oslo and that. Where is that? In Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Oslo is Germany.
Isn't that Sweden?
Sweden?
Maybe.
Are they Swedish? Yeah. That's what he is.
Okay.
Why is he in a movie and he's Swedish?
Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Is he in Girl with the Dragon Tattoo?
Yes, he is.
Where's he in that?
You know, when he comes back, when Mikhail comes back and he's like, he looks inside and they all turn around and they're looking at him.
Mm.
And he's like, that bad, is it? And he just walks over and goes to go talk to Robin Wright Penn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's one of the guys in there.
He's one of the guys. Yeah.
Okay. I thought he was always American.
I didn't mind him in Safe House either when he fights Reynolds.
Safe House is damn good too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just the scripts, man.
RoboCop, he was pretty wooden.
Yeah. Yeah. But RoboCop was kind of trash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird that was a Jose Padilla movie.
Oh, it wasn't a Jose Padilla movie. It was an MGM movie.
That was a
Those
Jose.
fucks.
That was a Jose give me some control in this whole fucking movie.
Padilla.
Fucking staying with Netflix. So they just acquired the J.D. Washington and Alicia Vikander film Born to be Murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one's about a couple on a romantic getaway that stumble across a conspiracy, a murder conspiracy.
Mm.
Might
and then it looks like they're going to be hunted or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most dangerous game type deal.
Maybe. I don't think they're going to be hunted like that, but I think they're going to be pursued. I don't know if it's going to be like an action, a thriller, or what. Maybe it's just a thriller and there's no like, big action set pieces and shit like that. Might not be one explosion in this movie.
Maybe just a little one.
just got a bunger.
This is fucking romance explosion.
MGM wanted a big old
Oh my god,
romance explosion on
fucking badly.
So when MGM were kind of courting the idea of potentially leasing No Time to Die out for streaming, they were circling the price of $800 million to buyers, potential buyers, and that was going to Apple, was going to Netflix, was going everywhere. No one would touch it. So MGM also stipulated that this price would only be for 1 year.
As if you want to buy something just for a year. Just for 1 year.
It's nuts. I mean, like we've seen these streaming movies do like big money.
Big numbers.
But I don't think it's going to do like money like that.
Like, what was it? Sam Hargrave? What was it? Extraction. He was saying like 22 million people watched his movie, right? 22 million people streamed his movie.
Yeah.
So if 22 million people went out and bought a ticket to go see that movie, that'd be the number one movie in the world for the next 12 years.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, not for a year. But it's funny because when this story first came out, it was like 600 million. And I was thinking about it, 600 million, that's doable. Like, you know, an Apple or someone could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then like they came out, no. It was actually 800 million champion. I was like, nah, I'm not paying $1 billion for this fucking movie.
Hell no.
Because the last one didn't make $1 billion.
Yeah.
So why the fuck am I going to pay $800 million to you for this movie that we don't even know is good?
Netflix could make 10 movies for the price of this.
$800 million. That's nearly 80 movies they could make.
Yeah, but you know, like Netflix, they put in money just for friggin' Benioff and Weiss's new show.
Yeah.
The Three Body Problem. They're dropping like 500 million or something.
Yeah, keep that.
You can hold that.
Badly.
Miss
me.
But Netflix has been canceling a lot of their shows, which I'm thinking that they're posturing for something else.
It's funny. I was telling Dave about this article that I read. It was like, I don't want to say dumb shit articles. It's just outright fucking rude. But this guy, like, he was like, I did this algorithm for shows most likely to be cancelled, and The Witcher had an 87% chance of not having a third season. And I was telling this guy, it got greenlit for a third season. The fuck is this?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of like ass shit? Like, are you so bored?
But what was the considerations in the algorithm? You know what I mean? If that guy could prove that his algorithm worked for the last couple of cancellations,
yep.
Like if it said Sabrina was going to be out, the Kaminsky method was done.
Like, it was the major thing was budget.
Okay,
that was like the big thing that he had, and it just like. I think to someone who's uninitiated, shout out to Dark Knight Rises, like you'd believe it. Like you'd be like, oh my God. But then this shit, you're just like, nah, man. Like, that's just dumb shit. Like you're just making news to get some hits, you know?
Yeah.
I can't stand that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I can't stand that.
The fake news?
The fake news kills me, man. And it just makes me mad. Like, because what they never retract the fake news.
Mm.
Like, are you going to come back?
They don't have the same energy.
Keep that same energy. Come back and say you were wrong. And then they'll be happy.
Yeah.
Just come back and say it. Just say, look, we were wrong.
Swallow your pride, champion. Let's go.
That's what I was saying the other week. Like these studios, these companies, the organizations, they don't ever come back and say, yeah, we fucked up.
Yeah.
Like with the same energy.
Yeah.
But it's like fucking when you have an argument with like a family member and you don't like have that fucking talk where it's just the next day you just start talking like nothing fucking happened.
I know. I just test the waters a little bit.
It's always
watch that movie.
Yeah, how you going?
The eyes say it all.
Still fucking aggressive.
Yeah, but it's got to be like half aggressive, half not.
I know. Want a coffee?
Yeah. Do you have coffee?
It's always the fucking hugging stepbrother.
I know.
We have news for Disney Plus. So Oscar Isaac talks to lead Moon Knight with Mohammed Diab to direct.
Yeah. So
more deep.
So we thought from the rumors that were kind of circulating that it'd be Reeves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Reeves has sidestepped this one again. I think he's ducking.
Maybe we see Reeves as a bad guy. Maybe he wants to play bad guy.
I think Reeves works well as a bad guy.
Yeah.
When he says nothing.
Yeah.
If Reeves is just the bad motherfucker that Moon Knight had to beat, pause.
Yeah.
Both hands, let's go.
But if he is like, one of the bad, just a bad guy for the season, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
It wouldn't take up a lot of his time because,
Reeves is on a limited, window of time. The man is training.
He's training for the Matrix. He's training for John Wick.
I don't know. It seems like the guy just has infinite time some days because he was in that fucking Nightwire episode 4 for fucking Cyberpunk showing off his the new motorcycle and everything.
Was he in there?
Yeah.
I didn't watch that one.
What, he just pulled out random shit?
I know. And
here's my new Santoko knife.
But no, he just does a big bodyguard.
He cuts the silk scarf.
With his knife. But they've got a new bike coming out. What's his fucking
Triumph? Victory.
No. It's like 4 letters. I don't know. Fucking, we'll call it Reevesatron 3000. But fucking, he's got a new bike coming out. Him
Johnny Rocket as well.
And it's going to be in the game. And so he was showing off all the bikes and shit like that and how they were recording. But yeah, he was in there. He's got the beard again. He looks like he's leaned down a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So it looks like he's getting in Wick 4 shape, but I don't know. Maybe he's got a lot of shit on his plate.
Hopefully. That'll be balling, man.
Can you imagine if he comes back really lean? Because he's had to heal up for a while? Yeah. My guy.
That'd be kind of cool. What do you reckon if he shaved his head and his beard for Wick 4 and he just came back completely different?
So I had this idea for 3, right? So he's running away in the end of 2 and 3 obviously picks up right after.
Yeah.
I was saying, what if it didn't? What if he was on the run for years and then he's got the short fight, the sad Keanu memes where he's got the short hair with the beard? What if he's like that and he's down in fucking Mexico or something?
We always heard that he was the rumors that came out first for John Wick 3 was he had been gone for years.
Yeah.
And he was getting coaxed back in to come back because he was away and living in what's his face, Morocco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
But he was going to come back now to New York City because some shit went down. Ultimately worked out better.
Yeah, I like that it's the same timeline throughout each. It's continued on.
Yeah.
There's no big time jump. But if they did find him in Mexico and they went a Desperado kind of vibe as well, him working his way through saloons and shit like that, fucking mad.
He's just
those
the
sorts of
drifter
shooter.
now?
Yeah.
I reckon Gary Daniels is going to be in the next one.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because he knows Chad and everything. Chad Stahelski is in for the North Star.
Really?
He's one of the stunt guys.
Oh, shit.
You see him get thrown. Chad's still got his long hair.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
You see him come up first and then obviously rolls away out of the camera and then comes back around as another guy to find Gary Daniels. Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking mad.
Fist of the North Star.
But yeah, he knows Leach. He knows all those guys.
Shit.
Stahelski, all those guys. Yeah.
That's mad, man. They should chuck him in.
This is the guys you want to know.
That'd be sick.
Yeah. I need to watch that new art of action.
Yeah. It's really good.
Have you guys watched any of Mohammed Diab's movies at
No, what did he do?
Cairo 67
No.
and did another movie as well.
Yeah. I was looking at it before. Fuck, where is it?
I haven't watched any of them.
Clash.
Clash, yeah.
No, I haven't watched any.
Okay. Because it would be good to kind of get a frame of reference to what he'd sort of be,
Yeah.
what he'd kind of bring.
Marvel's directing this movie, you know. They're directing this show. He's the figurehead.
You reckon?
Yes. Yes, 100% yes.
It would make sense because you notice how Marvel films all have the same feel.
That's how what's his face is. The only show that's doing it right is Mando.
Yeah, but
Because Favreau would tell him to get fucked.
again, like that's on the small screen. So I wonder what a Marvel show on the small screen will be like with a bit more breathing room.
It has to fit into the overall narrative, though.
Yeah, I know, and that's fine. But like how they kind of get there, the director might have a bit more
leeway.
Yeah, in terms of actually what they want to show and how they want to show it.
There's going to be no violence. There's going to be no swearing. There's going to be no sex. It's going to be a Marvel movie cut up into 12 pieces.
I don't mind that.
8 pieces.
I don't mind that if there's character development and stuff like that. Hey, Marvel can get pretty dark. It can get pretty suggestive at times in terms of how far it wants to go on that sexy scale. And it can be pretty violent.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll tell you how this is going to work. This is the exact fucking screenplay of Muhammad Diab asking for more leeway on fucking Moon Knight. Oh, hey, Kevin? Yeah? Oh, you busy? It's all good. I'll talk to you later. That's how it's going to fucking end up.
If he comes in here again, I'm busy.
Why did you even let him through the door? Why was he here?
And that's a wrap.
Yeah.
That's all of our streaming news.
That's all of our streaming news.